Let me know when you want to start.
All right. All right, ready to rock.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, because here we are. It's the 21st of September.
No, it's not September anymore as much as it's October 1st.
Wake me up when September ends.
All right, get up.
Oh, wow, man. Well, I had that standing by, Muggs, for our last episode.
Yeah. I see. Okay.
So I just, I love that recorder version so much that I just had to fit it in. I had to continue with it.
That was not good.
No, that's like a meme video. It was very funny. It was a guy playing September on his recorder, mixing it in with the Earth, Wind, and Fire song. Remember
that guy needs to not do that anymore.
Oh, you're crazy. He needs to do more recorder songs with big hit songs because he is on it. Bugs, do you remember when you interviewed Earth, Wind, and Fire?
No, I did.
Didn't you interview them?
Really?
At the Grammy Roundtable?
Yeah, what did I stupidly say to them?
You said, do a little dance, make a little love. No, you didn't say that. Get down. Or was, no.
Yes. I said, do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight? And he's like, no, that's not us. No, that was Casey and the Sunshine Band. No, we're Earth, Wind, and Fire. We did 21st of September.
But that was an all-time moment of beer mug interviews.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah. Well, R.I.P. beer mug interviews. Those were fun.
Well, they're still happening.
They're still happening. Yeah. Well, Muggs, I think it's safe to say you and I. Well, first of all, let's
you and I. Sorry.
No, let's get to why we skipped a week, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Well, listen, things happen. Things happen with people, right? Last week I was going to Vegas, which I'll talk about later. So I said, "Hey, Muggs, we have a chance to record with Doto on Wednesday." And we were supposed to record with Doto, man. We were going to meet him for coffee because he said that there's no buffets open, even though we want to record at a buffet place. I'm thinking next time we just meet him at Sizzler, somewhere, a Sizzler.
Dude, can we meet him at a Sizzler, like not in Diamond Bar, by the way? Like what? Why do we have to go to Diamond Bar?
Because we're going to go to him, man.
Can he meet us halfway, dude? Like, he's driven to K-Rock before. He knows how to move places. Can we meet him halfway, at least?
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Okay, thanks, because that was Diamond Bar for coffee. You can't get coffee anywhere else in Southern California. Only in Diamond Bar.
On a Wednesday.
In rush hour. Dude, come on.
We would have been there at like 9 o'clock and stayed there till like 11.
Awful.
So I'm kind of glad that didn't happen because I was tired that day. But something came up and we couldn't, and that kind of ruined our week. And so that was fine. That's fine. Sometimes shit like this is going to happen, and we just couldn't make it happen. But Muggs, other than that, how was your week?
That was an interesting week. It was an interesting week, to say the least. I don't know how much I can get into, but I was pretty much, it's like a ping pong match, sort of, with me and my future.
Your future in what?
Radio.
In radio. Okay. Radio. Yeah. I'm on a Mexican radio, which you're not.
Yeah. No. So yeah, that happened, and it was very anxiety inducing to say the least. And it was insane. And that was on Wednesday. That was last Wednesday. And
so that's kind of what happened. Something happened at the job site where it kind of got you it gave you some anxiety.
Just some.
But it was like exciting and not exciting. It was a roller coaster of a week for you at your job, right? Without giving up, to
say the least.
Yes. So Muggs had a week, and a lot of stuff happened for him. Can you say away the results at least, or no? Or you just want us to say that you're going to be happy for a long time, hopefully?
I'll be happy for a little bit, I think.
A little bit. Okay. Well, that is good to know. That is good to know that
and everything worked out. And apologies that we couldn't get, the Doto thing going.
Yeah.
But we'll have plenty of time for that. Let's be real. Doto's not doing anything.
It's not Doto I'm worried about, man.
Me?
Yeah, it's you. Doto hits me up every day like, I'm ready. Let's go. Let's do it. And I'm like, we'll get there, dude. Well, that's good, Muggs. I'm glad that your mind is now at ease and at least in one part of your life for a minute.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, you beam just confidence coming out of your mouth.
It'll be okay for a little bit.
It will be okay. Well, Muggs, you were in Vegas a couple of weeks ago, right? For 24 hours.
For like 24 hours. It was actually like 22 hours, but yeah.
Yeah. And you had quite the wild weekend or 22 hours in Vegas. You saw a dead body. You went to a strip club. You hired a prostitute. You killed her.
Didn't go to a strip club. Didn't do prostitution. No.
Oh.
Saw a dead body.
Saw a dead body, though. That was so 1 out of 3 things. Okay, cool. Well, last weekend, I happened to go to Vegas for about 36 hours.
Oh, very nice. What'd you do there?
But I had a complete different experience than you did.
Okay.
I went for my nephew's birthday. He is 15 years old, and for some reason, he wanted to go to Vegas. Las Vegas, Sin City. Where
does he know you have to be 21 to like do things there?
Yes, he does. So I went with my brother and my other brothers and like a couple of family members, and it was quite a different experience. It kind of felt good to be a tourist back in Las Vegas again, where you just go and walk around and enjoy the sights and see what they have to offer. Take the trams, just do the little things. Because obviously we have a teenager. Like my first night consisted of Topgolf, which is always fun for all ages, right? Like you've been to the Topgolf in Vegas, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's a fun time. Crushed it, hit the back of the net, but didn't even get any points for that, which is bullshit.
Nice.
Yeah. And then it ended with riding the New York roller coaster. But
did that?
What's that?
I've done that.
You've done that. It's a fun ride, right? Like, it's cool at night and you see the things. But there was so much going on in Vegas. It was so crowded. We had the Bad Bunny concert at Allegiant all weekend long. Bad Bunny. Yeah. The iHeart Festival was there that weekend. And there was something else, but I just don't remember it because it was just so fucking crowded. But I gotta tell you something about Vegas, man. We did there's so much to do that you I don't even know if you know about. Like, there's a Coke store there, right?
Oh yeah, I've been there.
You've been to the Coca-Cola store. Muggs, have you tried their international flights of sodas?
No.
So you get to buy these 16 different flavors from around the world, and you get to try them. And let me tell you, there are some good sodas across the world. And then there are some terrible, like, gag, just spit out, just right away sodas.
Are they made by Coke?
They are all Coke products. They're all Coca-Cola products. And here's what I gotta tell you. If you live in fucking Italy, if there are any Italian jankses out there, please tell me that this drink called the Beverly does not exist. Because it was one of the most foul things I've ever put in my mouth. Let me try to describe the taste for you. Okay. The taste is, think like you have some Dayquil, right? Which is yummy. But then you leave it in the car, like you pour it out into the cup, and you leave it in the car for like 24 hours, and it's just sitting there in the heat, and it just gets spoiled. And then you throw a little like rotten flesh in it, and then I think that's the taste of the Beverly in Italy, from Italy. So that
isn't good for you.
No, that is not good for you. But that was pretty foul, man, and that was just not good. But then there were some other ones. Like there was this one from the Philippines that tasted like the infused water that you get at hotels, which I fucking love.
Oh, like with strawberries and cucumbers.
Yeah. While this one had tasted like cucumber infused water with the soda kick. So with like a Sprite kick. So that one was really good. So, and there was a couple of others that were good, like orange, and they just tasted like orange Fanta and stuff like that. But there were some terrible ones, like the Inca Cola from India, not good. Just like, oh my God. So our taste buds went for a ride. But what we also did, Muggs, is we went to Speed Vegas. Now I know when you're driving in, you see that racetrack like right before Henderson. Mm-hmm. We did that and did the little go-karts. Man, that shit was fun. Awesome. You could set up a little Grand Prix and race around with your family. That was really fun. So that's another thing to do just outside of Vegas. But then we went to, I guess, two things my nephew really wanted to do. Was one, a zip line. And remember we did the zip line in the link?
Yeah.
That was fun. But we decided to go to the zip line at Fremont Street. And what I didn't know is that there's a curfew for people under 21. At a certain time of the night, they close Fremont Street to people under 21. So you can't have kids there, nothing like that. By the way, Fremont Street at 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. Yeah. But Fremont Street is not for kids, by the way. It is maybe barely for adults. Like, it is sketchy, dude. Like,
is it?
I couldn't believe how sketchy it was. I literally had to keep an eye on everyone walking by me. Just everyone looked so sketchy. Just like this may come off insensitive, but like dirty people. Like
nice.
Like they were just. I was like, it was shaky. It was shaky as hell. Like when you hear horror stories, they probably came out of Fremont Street. But then you have places like the Heart Attack Grill there. Do you remember that? Mm-hmm. Yeah, where people over 350 pounds eat for free. Yeah, well, we didn't go there, but we did the Slotzilla zip line, and dude, that is fucking so high. It's 11 stories up, and you go for the whole Fremont Street experience, right? Like you go Superman style, so you're just leaning forward and zoom. And I'm afraid of heights, dude. This is not good, dude. Like. I just went because my nephew wanted to go, so I went with him. People are already backing out, and I was like, nah, I'll do it. And of course, I'm just fucking shitting bricks and just trying to keep it cool. But it was scary, and, you know, I survived, obviously. But that it's pretty pricey, but it's worth it to do once. Have you done that one?
No, is it better than the main strip one?
The Link one? Yeah, it's 10
it is
better. Yeah, it's way better because you're under the lights, you hear the music, and it's long. It's a long ass fucking zip line. So we did that, and then another thing he wanted to do was the Adventure Dome, which is possibly the best thing to do for someone under 21 in Las Vegas, which is just a theme park at Circus Circus.
Circus, yeah.
Yeah. Muggs, when was the last time you've been to Circus Circus?
Dude, gotta be like, holy moly, like 15 years ago, easily, maybe 16 years ago.
Whew, boy. I mean, talk about the stench of despair and sadness.
Oh, yeah.
My God.
It's bad, huh?
It was bad. Like, the carpets look like they haven't been cleaned. The light fixtures haven't been cleaned. And then so we had to stay there to wait for my nephew and his friend to go do their thing in the Adventure Dome, because none of us wanted to go in that. And we're just like, nah, dude, they charge you $60 to go in now.
But you get to ride the rides for $60.
Yes, of course. Yes. So it's like a theme park, because before it used to go like you just want to ride one ride, it's $5 here, $5 there.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know what's better, if you just pay the $60 and get on a couple of rides or not. But the one thing that was really cool about Circus was the fact that there was a locust invasion in Las Vegas.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And they really like the lights at Circus. So as I was waiting for an Uber, just, locusts everywhere, just hitting your head, hitting your hair, just hitting the light. And you could hear them going, clack, 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 clack.
That's not nice to call the patrons of Circus locusts, Dave.
Oh, man. No, the patrons, they're not as bad as locusts. They're not as bad as locusts. But, Muggs, here's where I think I got to give Vegas its props. One, it's a fun city. But two, it is a fantastic poop city.
Poop city.
Do you know what I mean by poop city?
No.
Anywhere you're at in the city of Vegas, if you have to poop, boom, you could go anywhere, and there's going to be clean. Well, not on the street. No, you just walk into any establishment, and they have nice, clean bathrooms, and you don't have to be ashamed. I did not partake in the Circus poop bathrooms, but
then how do you know, Dave? Then how do you know that every bathroom is?
I don't know, because they're a casino, and I mean, look, they might not clean their light fixtures, but I bet their toilets are fine. But man, like, just thinking about it, like, there was a couple of times I was like, gotta disappear for a minute, and I just had my choice of places, like where to go. I could go anywhere, and it wasn't bad. Toilet paper wasn't bad. Everywhere was clean, man. So Las Vegas, the city where you can poop freely.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well,
all right.
There you go, Dave. Well, if I ever need a poop and I'm in Southern California, I'm going right to Vegas.
Yep. Right to Vegas. Poop City.
Poop City. It's the name of this new podcast.
Janky Town. Hit the ground. We can get the janky poppin', that's a sound. We make your frown. Go upside down. It's getting janky, we the greatest pound for pound. What up, Muggs? What up, Dave? What up, Bro? What up, Janks? What up, Muggs? What up, Dave? What up, Bro? What up, Janks? It's getting janky. It's getting janky. It's getting janky. I love it when we jank around. It's getting janky. It's getting janky. It's getting janky. I love it when we jank around. Janky Town.
There you go. Poop City, episode 105. You can get a hold of us many ways. The poop line, 855-POOP-69. No, the Jank line, 855-JANK69. You could email us at jankytown69@gmail, or our socials at jankytown69, Twitter and Instagram. 105, Dave. Should have been 106, but it was Poop City last week for me.
Hey, man, shit happens.
See what you did there?
Yeah. Muggs, I wanted to bring up a new segment. And sure. I think I'm going to call it Let's Talk About It. Because there's a lot of shit that's happening in the world, but we don't need to spend more than, like, less than a minute on it, right? Like, we just talk about things and then just get our takes in it, because there was so many cool things that happened last week, and not cool things, that I think it would be good to hear what our thoughts on it. So, I'm going to present Let's Talk About It.
Let's talk about it.
Things. Let's talk about it. That's it. That's my intro.
We need to work on that.
I think in my mind I had a little better idea and I just forgot about it. So
I got it. Ready?
Oh, let's hear it.
Let's talk about it, baby. Let's talk about it, baby. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right. He's back, baby. Yeah. All right. Well, this is something that happened a couple of weeks ago, but we're gonna talk about it now because we didn't record last week. But did you hear that the Queen died?
What? That wasn't that long. I wasn't ready for it.
Yes, well, obviously the Queen was dead and everyone knew about that. And then they had her funeral. But the one thing that tripped me out, Muggs, was that Brits lined up for hours to just get a glimpse of her casket.
Yeah.
Why? Why would they do that?
Because the Queen was part of that country for decades upon decades. One of the biggest symbols of that country, Dave?
Maybe, but I mean, it's like we have presidents and politicians and government people. Like, if they died, we just go, moving on.
None of them are the Queen, Dave. Come on.
I don't know. I'm comparing the presidents to the Queen. I don't know, but Muggs, they got me thinking. Is there anything or anyone you would wait in line for like that long? Like some people waited 24 hours, and I know people line up for we used to line up for tickets to concerts, and like right now it's clothes and shoes and stuff like that. But is there anything that you would personally wait in line for?
Money. I would wait in line for money. That is about it.
So you want to pay off at the end. You're like, all right, cool. I waited all this time. Give me my check. Give me my cash. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I don't think there's anything I would wait longer than an hour for. And like, obviously food, you're going to wait for food for an hour. Like I would go to a restaurant if it's popping, and then they'll be like, all right, I don't mind wait my turn. A roller coaster, you're like, again, an hour, not bad. It's going to be fun. But that's about it. I mean, if there's no one that I would be like, oh, okay, I'm going to go wait in line to see this person. There's a reason why we don't go wait in line at Comic-Con at Hall H, where that line goes for blocks just to see a panel or something like that. I don't understand it. Like, dude, it's so crazy. All right. Well, that already took up more than a minute. So,
yeah.
Something else that happened this week. Coolio.
Dude.
Coolio died at the age of 59. Shocking. It was shocking. What's shocking to me is how many people cared about Coolio.
I did.
Well,
I cared about Coolio.
Yeah, I mean, of course, you're a huge Coolio fan. But no, I mean, and by the way, I'm not being sarcastic. I'm like, I was shocked by how many people were sad that Coolio had passed.
Come along, let's take a ride. Don't you say shit, just get inside. It's time to take your ass on another ton of trip because you can't have the hop if you don't have the hip. Grab yo with the extra clip band. Sorry.
No, it's a great tribute to Coolio. But I mean, people like that I didn't expect that would just tell me like, "Oh, did you hear about Coolio? It's so sad. I'm so bummed." I'm like, I wouldn't suspect you to be upset by Coolio's death. No, Muggs. But you've interviewed Coolio, right?
Did I interview Coolio?
I mean, I wish I had audio if you did, but I don't.
I can't remember if I did or not. I want to say I did, but I can't until you just asked me that. I'm. Possibly, maybe. I don't know. I was a huge fan of Coolio, though.
Have you ever met him?
Shit, man, I don't know. I can't remember.
So you must have not been in the Kevin and Bean studio when he came in for a segment.
Cooking with Coolio?
Called Cooking with Coolio.
I was not there for that, unfortunately.
We had him on the radio with the fucking little stupid toaster, like
a toaster,
a little grill, like a little. It wasn't
like a George Foreman.
that size, dude. And he came in and made us avocado toast. Wow. And that was the kickoff for cooking with Coolio. How was the toast? You know what? The toast wasn't bad. Used a lot of garlic. It was good. A little olive oil. It was a little salt. It was great. It was good. It was avocado toast. But he did mash it really well. Like, he did everything. He came in super early and started cooking with Coolio. And
wow.
I'm sure Kevin and Bean Archive has it, but I should have probably listened to that segment before. But from my memory, that's what I remember from Coolio.
Interesting.
Yeah. Another sad, kind of crazy thing that happened this week was Hurricane Ian hitting Florida.
I know, that was crazy.
All right. And yeah, I mean, I can't imagine. I know lightning once was Kevin and Bean, and they were in New Orleans, and one of the big hurricanes, I don't remember which one, but they sent lightning out to interview people in the storm, and that was pretty funny.
Oh, when they went to the MTV, what was it, the movie awards in Miami?
Was it Miami or was it New Orleans? I thought, I don't know, either, somewhere. It might have been Miami, you're right, because that's the reason why they would have been there. But that was very funny of him, everyone hating on him for trying to interview them. But Muggs, if you had to be in a natural disaster, which one would you want to be in? And what is the worst natural disaster that you think?
Which natural disaster would I choose?
Yeah, like if you had to choose to be in one, which one would that be? And then which one would you just be like, nope? Actually, let's rank them. Let's rank a natural disasters. Let's give the official Janky Town ranking for natural disasters. And if we agree on it, then we'll move on. Number 5, I say earthquakes.
Are the least you'd want to be in, or the least craziest?
No. Let's go from light to the lightest to the worst, right? Like,
okay, so 5, you're saying earthquakes are the lightest?
Yes, I'd rather be in an earthquake than.
That's insane, but okay.
All right, so you're right. How about then wildfires?
Okay.
All right, because wildfires.
I wouldn't put that over earthquakes, but go ahead.
Really, you wouldn't?
No.
I mean, I'd rather.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead. Go through your list.
All right. And number 3. What's another one? Let's see. There's earthquakes,
tornadoes, hurricanes.
Okay. Hurricanes, I have number 2. Okay. Tornadoes, I have number 1. What's another
third?
one? I don't know. What's the third one?
Avalanche.
Storms. Okay, maybe we have top 4 because I can't think of another one.
The 4 main natural disasters.
4 main natural disasters.
Okay.
So I go tornado 1, hurricane 2, wildfires 3, earthquake 4.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's insane.
Why? All right. What's yours?
Out of all of them, all right, let's just go through it, and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Number 4 for me, tornado, because those hit randomly in an area. It's not like engulfing the whole area. They fuck shit up.
Have you seen a tornado?
I've seen a tornado. Have
you seen what they've done?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, but you have a better chance of getting away from tornado. Okay, but you have the best chance, actually.
What?
Okay, because also you can predict them. The weather is way more predictable than anything that we know of.
That's what's even scarier about tornadoes. You know they're coming, so you just gotta anticipate it and then watch them fuck shit up.
Yeah, you get out. You get whatever area the tornado is slated to come to. You get the fuck out.
Okay, but that
same with hurricanes.
You're safe, but your property and the rest of the city is fucked.
Well, then that's why you get insurance.
But I'm saying though, that's the thing though. I'm saying this tornado is gonna fuck shit up. Like an earthquake will shake you, and you're like, yeah, you're scared and do all that. but a tornado is going to cause damage. Same thing with a hurricane. You see those floods, dude? I saw a freaking house getting floating down the street. Yeah. That is nuts. Right. I don't want to be in that.
Hurricane number 3.
All right.
Because those are effed up. You know when they're coming. And they have built homes now that can withstand insanely strong hurricanes. They make them out of concrete, rebar, metal roofs, and like triple, quadruple thick windows. They can withstand it. You just hunker down inside one of those storm-proof buildings. You're fine. Okay? Number 2, wildfires. Wildfires, because you could see when those are coming as well. It might start from a distance, very, unless somebody starts a fire right in your neighborhood, you don't have much chance of getting out. But you can escape that. You have a chance to get all your stuff, not all of it, but most of it, all the importance and the valuables. And the worst thing that I would not want to be in ever, and I have PTSD from the 1994 Northridge earthquake, are earthquakes, because you don't know when they're coming, dude. You do not know when they're animals do, but humans do not. And that is the craziest part. To this day, Dave, I will have PTSD anytime there's an aftershock in bed. My body does this thing where my adrenaline and anxiety just ramp up the minute I hear it coming, because it's like you hear it from the distance. You hear like a...
Yeah.
That fucking just... Every time, man, I have PTSD from it. In the Northridge earthquake in 94, I was 11 years old. And the shit that I witnessed, experienced, and lived for weeks on end during and after that disaster was insanity, dude. It's just... Yeah. It felt like I was 12 miles away from the actual epicenter, my house. It felt like the epicenter was under my house. It felt like there was a freight train going underneath the foundation of my house. It was so insane. And I never want to be in an earthquake again. Although living in California, I know that's inevitable.
Yeah.
But I mean, dude, you just don't know. You cannot predict. They have these apps now or whatever. Like, oh, they're,
Oh, yeah. Dude, I got that on my phone once.
Yeah, does it work? No.
Yeah, well, this one, it sent an alarm. It said earthquake imminent, and then I'm like, what? And then a little shocker, a little one hit, and I was like, oh shit, look at that. That was cool.
So how many minutes before did it predict it?
Like 2 or 3 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
But that's kind of cool.
Yeah, but it never happened since, because obviously we hadn't had earthquakes. But Muggs, I'm going to tell you something that will make you feel better.
Okay.
I slept through the Northridge quake.
Where were you were in East Los Angeles?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah, I was a little further away, Dave. I mean,
I just I was asleep on the floor. I just happened to be asleep on the floor that day, and then just woke up and what happened? What's happening?
You're about
here?
20 miles further than I was.
Yep.
With a total of like 33 miles away, but yeah, dude. I mean, it was insane. I thought the house was going to collapse. It's in the sound of it, just is this everything, the motion, the sound. I still have, as a grown ass man, PTSD from earthquakes, and they never happen. They never happen when I'm like during the day. Like, I'm never out and about and like, oh, there's an earthquake. Because I think if I was like out and about, I think it'd be less traumatic. I think, oh, I'm out, I'm up. They only happen when you're like laying in bed sleeping at the wee hours of the night.
Yeah, I think the last one we had was at like 11 o'clock at night, right? Like it was. Yeah. It was about bedtime and everything just shook.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, Muggs, I didn't expect that from you. I thought for sure you would be with me on the tornado tip, because the tornadoes they just terrify me, man. I've never been in one.
Number one. You're number one.
Number one tornado.
And then you said hurricanes number 2.
Yeah, yeah. I would, although if I would love to be in a hurricane if I knew everything was going to be okay and we're going to survive, because like the winds look pretty cool. Like, Just
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, did you see the video of the guy doing a dab in the hurricane?
No.
That's how insignificant they are.
But
the
I
guy
saw
was literally
I
doing
saw
a dab in the hurricane.
Yeah, I saw the video of a guy with an American flag, like going, "Oh, we're gonna beat you." Fucking idiot. Yeah, but Muggs, you can't say that's how insignificant they are, because then you see the fucking whole neighborhood underwater.
I know. Oh, dude, they fuck shit up.
Yeah.
Hurricane Katrina, the same thing.
Yes.
The levees broke.
Look, it took out Puerto Rico, man. Like they're. I think I'd rather be in a 8.2 earthquake than a like a Category 5 tornado.
Damn it, you didn't get my joke.
Oh, what was the joke? I'm sorry, I might have missed it.
You said Puerto Rico, and I said what?
Isn't it ho?
Oh yeah, it is. Oh boy.
Okay. Okay, let's try it again. Let's try it again. Dude, okay. Did you hear how it fucked up Puerto Rico?
Ho!
There you go.
Thank you.
But Bugs, in better news, you know what's not going to happen to us? What natural disaster is not going to happen?
What? Locusts?
No, not locusts. Those are happening. A fucking asteroid hitting the Earth and killing us all.
That could happen, Dave.
Did you see what fucking NASA did this past week?
Yes, they sent a missile from Vladimir Putin. Putin designed a missile and he exploded it into midair. Is that what happened?
No. Oh. Honestly, did you really see what happened?
I heard about it.
Very briefly. The DART project, dude.
The DART project.
They fucking NASA sent a little satellite orbit rocket thingy into space to collide with an asteroid. It only took like a year and something to get there, but it got there and it worked. Isn't that nuts?
It's pretty dope, man.
That got me thinking. Now we won't have to have like people jump on a supersized space shuttle and fly to the comet, land on it, try to drill on it, and then try to explode a nuclear weapon on it just to blow it up and sacrifice themselves.
That was a movie, Dave.
I know. It was 2 movies. Muggs, which movie was better, Armageddon or Deep Impact?
Well, I have a confession to make. I've never seen Deep Impact.
Then you are not seeing the good one.
Well, I mean, how can you say that Armageddon is bad when you have a specific song written by Aerosmith for that movie?
That's part of the reason why it's terrible.
I don't want to close my eyes. I don't want to fall asleep because I miss you, baby, and I don't want to miss a thing.
Oh, God. Do you remember when that was all over the radio? That's all you heard? Kiss FM here in LA just would jam it down our throats.
But is Liv Tyler in Deep Impact? No, she's not, Dave.
No. Liv Tyler is not. Elijah Wood is in Deep Impact.
Yeah.
Lily Sobieski is in Deep Impact.
I need to watch that. There's some big nostalgic movies I've never seen.
That's a good one. And remember they came out within a couple months of themselves, each other. That was so weird.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, well, Deep Impact is better than Armageddon, but whatever.
Right. Well, I can't join the argument because, like I said, never seen Deep Impact.
Yeah, but speaking of movies, Muggs, have you seen that movie that came out this past weekend called Smile?
I did not see the movie, but I know about it.
No, I mean, like, do you see it's out now, right? You saw the advertising for it?
Yeah, the trailers and the
yeah. Have you seen the trailer?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know, the trailer terrifies me, but I think I kind of want to see it.
So you haven't seen it yet?
No, I'm not going to see it. I'm not going to see it.
Isn't this a sequel, or isn't this a spinoff, or something having to do with X? Did you see X?
No. That's different. That's Pearl. That's Pearl. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Then.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, so Smile though. Yeah, but Smile. Jank says, if any of you have seen Smile, let me know the ending. Seriously, just spoil it for me because I want to know if I should go see it or not. Because this happened to me with Cabin in the Woods, right? Remember that movie?
Yeah.
It was like a horror movie, and I wanted to see it, but then I never did. And then Chip went to go see it, and I told her, just tell me how it ends. I want to know. And she told me, she goes, no, you would like it. It's a funny movie. It ends up being funny. Here's what happens. And I was like, you know what? I would like that. So then I watched it, and yeah, there was some scary parts, but it ended up being a funny, great movie, and I enjoyed it. So I want to know the same thing about Smile. Like, it seems trippy, and I want like that. I want to know how it ends, so I'm not too afraid, I guess. But just the marketing alone and the trailer, like, terrified me. Like, I was watching some random movie that had nothing to do with horror, and the Smile trailer came on, and I was like, oh, come on. Oh, it was Don't Worry, Darling. And I was like, come on, man. Like, you know, like this, I can't get away from this trailer. And then you see that they put those people in the baseball games.
Yeah.
With the smiles.
They're smiling, yeah.
Yeah, that's how creepily. Like, dude, come on. All right.
Well, you know, it's funny. All those people that were smiling like that, they had smile shirts on.
Yeah.
And I think, like, if they wouldn't have put the smile shirts on, I think it would have been more effective.
Yeah.
Because, you know what I mean? Like, if they had just dudes in the, you know, like the front row behind the, you know, the camera, just smiling the whole, like, for innings, which is hard to do.
Yeah.
People were like, what the fuck did, and I think that would have drawn more, but they were wearing the shirt that said smile. So you're like, oh, okay.
It would have been better if the catcher would have turned around and, like, took off his mask and like had that smile, and he's like, what did you say? Like, that would have been dope, dude. Get all the catchers in on it, and that would have been dope. In some music news, my favorite band, Paramore, is back. They released a new song called This Is Why this week.
Can you play some of it, Dave?
I don't know. I can't get to it right now.
Okay, can I play it?
Sure.
Can I listen to it? Because I actually haven't heard it yet.
Really?
This is why?
Yeah. All
this
right,
is why.
Oh, Max, you're going to take forever.
Did you hear the new Smashing Pumpkins song?
I have not. What's that song called?
It's called Beguiled. It's fantastic.
Really? The Smashing Pumpkins?
Yeah. This is Paramore.
Yeah.
Wow, it's like very Doorsy.
Make it funky. Yeah. Funky master. Let's go.
Oh, I'm waiting for Haley to come in.
She's coming. Right into the chorus. Yeah, get into it, girl.
Okay, all right.
All right, we don't have to hear the whole
bad.
song. Yeah, but
Not
that's yeah. Muggs, I don't know what's happening, but like you're speeding up, so the song was like super duper fast. So I don't know how it's gonna come out recorded, but in my ears,
Awesome. Was it like? Was it?
yeah, sort of, and your voice still sounds like that. So I don't know.
Right now it does.
Oh, now it's back to normal. So I don't know. Like it dropped for a second, and then you came back, and it was like speeding up. So the music and then your voice were speeding up. So let's see how it recorded. But in bigger news of Paramore news, Haley confirmed that her and Taylor York, the guitarist, are dating. So that got me a little worried because the last time she dated a guitarist, it didn't quite end up well. So
at least she learned her lesson.
Maybe. But Muggs, Rihanna posted that she is going to perform at the 2023 Super Bowl halftime show. I know you're stoked about that.
I mean, sure.
My thoughts exactly. And that was our new segment. Let's talk about it. We talked about all the things that kind of went on this past week, huh?
I like that.
Let's talk about it. Now,
Let's talk about it.
Oh, yeah. That's a good outro. Now, something else that happened this past week, Muggs, and you were lucky enough to go to.
Oh,
what was
dude,
it?
Okay. It was the Taylor Hawkins tribute concert at the Kia Forum on Tuesday, this past Tuesday.
Yeah.
I didn't know I was going to be attending until about 25, 30 minutes before I got there.
What do you mean?
So I was only going there to do interviews for K-Rock in the parking lot. So I'm on my way. I'm on the freeway, and I get a text from Klein. And Klein's like, "Hey, dude, do you want to go? I have a extra ticket, $149." I was like, "Yeah, hello," because when this show came out, when it was announced, rather, like months ago after Taylor's passing, there was like tickets on the secondary market going for like $5,000.
Wait, Klein charged you to go to this concert?
Yeah, he bought the ticket.
What? It's fucking Klein. What the fuck?
I mean, you tell him.
What a dick!
I mean, look, dude. Look. He's making money, but I don't think he's making crazy money. I mean, he's got $2 and a wife. I understand. I'll pay him money. You know what I mean?
Well, you pay to go to this. All right, cool. Well, that's fine.
Right.
Yeah, but it's worth it, though, right?
By the way, everybody paid to go to it.
Yeah,
there were
fine.
no comps.
That's fine.
Yeah,
that's fine, because it also went to charity. Yeah.
But you're saying that because Klein is like a humongous morning show.
I'm just saying, he hosts a morning show thing where he had he already paid for it. So guess what,
Dave? But guess what? Hosting a morning radio show doesn't mean shit nowadays like it used to. I'll tell you.
I'm just saying, like, his ticket was gonna go to waste, right? If you didn't go, because he was already on his way. So
he said he could have he said he could have sold it for $5,000, which I don't think he could have. But
you just said do it, go for it, dude. Make that money. No, it's very nice that he offered you his ticket. But
he did, and I still haven't paid him for it yet, though. I'm going to see how long I can go. But anyway, so I was like, absolutely, I'm going to go. So I get there, I meet up with Cody Black, and we do some interviews, and we go, and then I wait till Klein gets there, and I finagled him a parking spot too. By the way, he not only did he not have to pay for parking, I got him like a spot like right next to the Forum Club, like VIP.
Damn! Did you tell him, hey, this is normally $80, so knock that off the price?
So I'm only paying you $141 for the ticket and still $149. Okay, but yeah. So we went in and. Let me just read you the set list, okay? Because, I mean, that's the only way I'm going to remember. It was a 6-hour show, dude. It was a 6-hour show.
Yeah, that's too long, dude. That's way too long.
I stayed till the end. I was so dead. And I was like going on 2 hours of sleep before that. So, but, all right, hold on. Let me get the set list. Hold on. Do, 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 do. All right. So, it all started with... Dave, it started at 7. So, Violet Grohl, Dave Grohl's daughter, and Elaine Johannes. And then Joan Jett and Travis Barker. And I was still waiting for Klein to get there at that point. And then Chevy Metal came on, and then Coattail Riders, and remember the lead singer of The Darkness?
Yeah, Justin Hawkins.
Yeah.
I believe they call love.
Dude, he did. Dude, he was fronting them. He was fronting Coattail Riders. He came out on so much that he sang with Tommy Lee and Motley Crue and Nikki Sixx. And then after that, it was James Taylor and the James Gang. Then Mark Ronson.
that was these. Other than Motley Crue so far, we already saw this though. So it's like,
hold on. I'm not done yet.
All
right. So, and then after James Taylor, it was Mark Ronson and Mike Snow, or the guy from Mike Snow, Andrew.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's also on Galantis, isn't he? Yeah.
I think so. And then them Crooked Vultures, Josh Homme, John Paul Jones, Dave Grohl on drums. They played some Crooked Vultures songs, and then they played Long Slow Goodbye from Queens, the Stone Age. And then Wolfgang Van Halen came out, and Justin Hawkins sang that. They did Panama and Hot for Teacher.
Nice. They did two songs this time.
Yeah. And then Def Leppard came out, and Miley Cyrus came out with Def Leppard.
The one-armed drummer?
No. Who was playing drums for? Pat Wilson of Weezer was playing drums for Def Leppard. And then it was Nikki Sixx and Tommy Lee, Motley Crue, and then Justin Hawkins came. Oh no. Not Justin Hawkins for Motley Crue. It was the dude from. Oh man, I forgot the band. Holy, but they opened up for Motley Crue at SoFi. Oh my god, it's just killing me now. Damn it. It was just so much that night. Like I forgot everything that happened.
Yeah.
It was hold on.
It's exciting.
Was Classless Act, Derek Day.
The fuck is that?
He's from a band called Classless Act. It's a newer band, so he got like a humongous break. And I was actually, during the whole show, I was sitting next to, of all people, the brother of Jacoby Shaddix, Bryson. And he told me that he was friends with Luke. You know the Struts?
Yeah.
So Luke from the Struts was supposed to be Derek Day that night from Classless Act. He was supposed to sing.
Oh.
But he had COVID. So
no.
Dude.
What a bummer for him.
I know, dude. It would have been so good, like for a breakout. So he was supposed to do, the Motley Crue stuff. But so yeah, all right. So then after that, Elliot Easton from the Cars, and then Nancy Wilson and Pink, and Stuart Copeland came out. Then Alanis Morissette did one song. Then Sebastian Bach did a Skid Row song with Geezer Butler and Lars Ulrich. Then Rush came out, and Danny Carey played drums with Rush.
And Danny Carey is
the drummer for Tool.
Nice. Okay, cool.
And then Soundgarden, Matt Cameron, the drummer, and the guitar player Kim came out and did some Soundgarden songs, and Taylor Momsen was the vocals on that.
Okay.
Then Queen, Brian May.
Oh, so you're literally like running down everybody who performed that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Foo Fighters. Yeah. And Jack Black did. Oh my God, the highlight of the night. Dave Chappelle coming out and singing Creep.
Okay. I wanted to talk about this.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Listen, I know we're all there having a great time. I know everyone's fucking star-studded and crazy performances. Then they bring out, by the way, not the first time that he's come out with the Foo Fighters to sing Creep, but he comes out and sings, Creep.
I think he did a fine.
Everybody was raving about him. But then you're like, okay, take away Dave Chappelle.
Right.
And think about a normal person. You're like,
sure,
bro,
Dave.
Get off the stage, dude. Come on.
Of course. But was Dave Chappelle going to come out and sing it exactly like Tom York? No, he's not.
No, but at least he could sing it. He's like, hey, what are we here for?
He hit the notes. He hit the notes.
Because I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo.
He was singing it.
What the hell am I doing here? I don't know. I'm Dave Chappelle.
That's actually not a bad Dave Chappelle impression, Dave. I gotta give it to you. Because
I'm a creep.
Yeah, no, that was insane. That was all
right.
That was cool. And I got a cool hat. I got a sweet shirt. And
how much were the hats and the shirts, dude? Probably a lot.
The hat was $40.
Yeah. And
the shirt was $40.
All right, not bad. That's not bad for merch nowadays.
Yeah.
But apparently you some behind the scenes stuff is like you said, you were there to get interviews for the Klein and Alley show. Now, how did that go on the air?
Well, so after the show, Cody was going to stay Well, I had left my stuff in Cody's car, and I actually had the keys to the K-Rock rig. So it was agreed upon before the show ended that we were going to do post-show interviews. But we ended up not even doing post-show interviews, except for the one couple I talked to. And I was supposed to send that one and the one that I interviewed before the show, same couple, to Klein and Alley. And, well, as I'm copying the Dropbox link and sending it to Omar, I ended up sending an interview from a day I did before about the heat wave. And then the second piece of audio I sent was the sound of a car door closing. And me thinking, audio's in, good to go. And I wasn't supposed to go into the studio that day. I was like, well, that was a great day. Good night.
Yeah.
Waking up at 10:05. Hey, man, you sent the wrong audio.
No, really?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. But look, I'll tell you what, just because that happened then right there, that was perfect, because it's, as they say, it's only going to happen once.
Well, Jenks does. K-Rock's was it
parking lot interviews?
Yeah, well, since they're gonna miss out on them, but not you, because it's a Jankytown exclusive.
There you go.
This is the parking lot interview, before and after, right, with the same couple.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. Yesenia and Ishmael.
Exclusive beer mug interview on Jankytown.
Me overthinking.
Oh, yeah, do it with the flamethrower head, dude. Perfect.
Semi.
LAX clear for takeoff. Or landing, whatever it is. I'm here with
Yesenia,
Yesenia. Where are you from?
West Covina.
So not that far of a travel to this epic event.
No, just about 45 minutes.
The Taylor Hawkins tribute concert. First of all, who are you excited to see tonight?
Basically everyone. I mean, it's sad that we're here for this occasion, but I mean, I'm just happy to be here, that everyone's just getting together just for their appreciation for music. I mean, it's awesome that one person alone managed to get so many people together from all over the world. I mean, this is the second show. The first one was in London. Now it's LA. I mean, it's awesome that we're all here just to celebrate, his life.
Your favorite Taylor Hawkins memory?
Oh, man, just all his music videos, man. He was just inspiring. I got to see him last year, back in May with Ishmael, and I mean, just his personality was just amazing. His singing voice, his performance, he gets the crowd going. I mean, he just was an awesome person. I'm glad to be here.
Will you cry if his son Shane
100%
comes out tonight?
100%. I cried when I saw the video. I was in tears at work. I mean, just once I go inside, I know I'm going to for sure 100% cry. So, I mean, it's sad, but I mean, I'm glad he influenced so many musicians and so many people from across the world.
Beautiful. And if it's one thing that I know Taylor would want in this whole wide world, it would be that you, Yesenia, and your main man, Ishmael, listen to the Klein and Alley show.
Oh, 100%, of course. I will definitely hear that out. So will Ishmael and everybody here. And I will start telling everybody to listen to it because, it's awesome.
Thank you so much. Enjoy the show. If you are staying, this is off record. The show's going till 1 a.m.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So they passed the noise ordinance from
Oh, yeah.
11. Good for them,
the mayor cleared it.
Heck yeah, dude. That's a first.
The mayor,
they're really strict.
The mayor lifted the curfew. One night only. Curfew one night only for this special event.
That's awesome.
And as planes fly overhead, I think it's about that time. You guys are awesome.
You're awesome. Thank you.
I was gonna say, come back to the truck after the show. We'll be doing post-show interviews.
Oh, for sure. I'll be here. 100%.
So, thank you so much.
You better be sober.
One more time.
You better be sober after the show.
Thank you.
I don't want you to be asleep in there.
Now that's on record. That's not happening.
All right, Muggs, there you go, giving a little info to your interviewee, and she was actually a really good interview.
She was really good.
Yeah.
Yesenia.
Yeah, so then you sent a second part, so this is the after the show, right, with Yesenia.
Yep.
And now, part 2 of the K-Rock exclusive, or not K-Rock exclusive, the Jankytown exclusive of
that
Beer
never
Mugs
made it to
interviews.
air on K-Rock.
Exactly. Here you go. Beer Mug sends part 2 of the interview with Yesenia.
Oh my God! Dave.
What was her name?
Yesenia. Dave.
Yesenia.
Jesus.
50. 50. That's what I heard. 50.
Like middle school.
It's when K-Rock traditionally flipped over, but we don't like.
Test.
Sounds good, dude. I literally have a microphone right here.
I had my eye rig, but I'm here with
Yesenia.
Yesenia. We are at the trailer. Let me take that again. We're at the Taylor Hawkins tribute concert. If you can't tell, I've had a couple in the parking lot because that's
Same.
That's what I do. I don't even need to ask you how excited you are for this epic event, but the one thing I will ask or request on Taylor's behalf, Yesenia,
Yes.
in his honor, will you listen to the Klein and Alley show?
Of course, absolutely, 100%. Yes, I will.
Not only myself, but Taylor is very proud of that.
Yes, he is.
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys.
And Ishmael's a good dude too because he came up to me and he's like, "Hey man, you're losing weight."
Are you? Congratulations. You look like a
This
snack.
is a fucking
Okay.
train wreck. This is a disaster of an interview, Mugs. God,
Cody, you're the digital guy. You don't talk on the radio.
this was a disaster.
Oh, man. Muggs, what was that? Why is it the same thing you asked in the first part?
You know, maybe I'm glad these didn't make it to air.
Jesus. The best part about it was Cody saying this was a disaster of an interview.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well,
I was tired, and you know, it's been a crazy week. 2 or 3.
Yeah, you're.
It really has.
Yeah,
It really has.
All right,
I'm not kidding around here.
let's talk about something even crazier that happened.
Yeah.
And then this might have to be it because this is, oh my God, Muggs, you went to a concert the week prior to this.
Yes.
And it was the Weezer concert, right? It was they were
Right.
they were under Goat Punishment, which was their secret band name, which was funny. And you saw them at the Troubadour, right?
Yes.
How was that show? How was the Weezer show at the Troubadour?
So awesome. So the main part of the reason they were there is because they're rehearsing. It was kind of like a rehearsal of the performance of Autumn. Actually, was it Autumn or Winter? It was Winter. Because they're putting out 4 albums and they're all the seasons.
Yeah.
So they were pretty much doing like a dress rehearsal, and they opened up the Troubadour to like, I don't know how many people in that place hold?
A couple hundred, right?
That's like 200. That's it, right?
Yeah, it's small.
Yeah. So it was cool. They played, their songs off of Winter, which a couple of them are really awesome. Like Basketball is great. But it was a great show. They made everybody put their phones in bags.
The Yonder bags.
Yeah. Which, by the way, you can, if you really try, you can open them. Anyways.
You know, Dave Chappelle here, and I put my phones in the Yonder bags too. That's why no one had videos when the guy came up and tried to punch me, except for friends who we didn't put in the Yonder bags. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm Dave Chappelle. I'm a creep.
Oh, you know what, Dave? I'm more and more. I'm liking the Dave Chappelle impression. I gotta say.
Well, if you like impressions, this episode's for you because Muggs, after the show, or I think after the show, you posted something on your story. I think that I stole and then posted on the last thing I posted on the Jankytown Instagram. So you can go right now to Jankytown at Jankytown on Instagram and check out a photo of you hanging with Al motherfucking Pacino.
Yeah.
What
so
the fuck?
So
dude?
the show lets out, Weezer lets out, and Dantana's is right next door. Are you familiar with Dantana's, Dave?
Oh yeah.
Dantana's a West Hollywood landmark. Italian food, pretty much, steaks. It's a good spot. A lot of celebrities hang out there. So I'm walking, and they have like since COVID, they have like part of the sidewalk like open for like tables if they really wanted to. Mm-hmm. And these two Persian dudes kind of like hanging out, like really clean cut with like suits on.
All right.
And as I'm walking by them, they get up and they're yelling, Al Pacino! Al Pacino, we love you, man! Al Pacino, we love you, man! Yo, Al Pacino, we love you! And as they're yelling it, I look and I see this like taller, like younger looking, like Hispanic kid wearing a gray suit with like a red shirt, like a dark red, like button up shirt. And I'm like, are they yelling, hey, Al Pacino at that young Hispanic kid that they think that looks like Tony Montana from Scarface? Like, is that why they're yelling that? Why are they yelling Al Pacino? And as I'm trying to figure out why they're yelling Al Pacino, I turn to my left, and a foot away from me is standing Al Pacino, and I'm like, what is happening? So he's literally just walking out of Dantana's as I'm walking by, and he's walking to the valet, and like I was like. Everybody, people are letting him be, and I'm like, oh my God, it's Al Pacino. Holy shit. Like
everyone's letting him be, but not Beer Mug.
No,
not Muggos.
Dave, hold your thought, okay? Hold your fucking thought, okay?
All right.
So I'm like waiting, and I don't see anybody like approaching, and I'm like, well, if no one's gonna approach him, I am. So that's what I did, and the minute I did, and I asked him for a picture, I said, hey Al, do you mind if I get a selfie? I'm a huge fan. He's like, oh, absolutely not. he's like, so I take this, put the camera on, flip it, and as I'm framing the shot, he goes, oh, why didn't you tell me I look so terrible? And I'm like, oh, Al, you're beautiful, man. He's like, oh, thank you. And I took the selfie, and the minute I took the selfie, that opened up the floodgates. So like I was the first selfie taker, and then the two dudes that were yelling at him, they were like smoking cigarettes, and they went up to him, and I think it was his daughter, because I think he was there with his, it could have been his daughter, it could have been his wife. I don't know. She was young, but because he was also with a older lady, so I don't know. I don't know the relationships of anybody in his group. So.
He's like, look at that ass.
The younger lady that was with him told the guys, no cigarettes. Come on, no cigarettes around him. So like they're like, all right, we'll put it. So, and then as he's waiting for his car, I think somebody from the Weezer show, another lady wearing like a Kiss shirt, because it's on my Instagram stories. She's taking a selfie with him, and. After the selfie, I have this on video. She's like, "Pleasure meeting you, Al." Like, and he's and it was him, dude. It was him, man. And the picture of us, he looks so wasted, and I look pretty buzzed. Like,
was he wasted though?
I don't think he was wasted. I think he just came from a nice meal. Maybe had a couple glasses of wine. He was just relaxed. I don't think he wasn't wasted. He wasn't wasted. He wasn't like stumbling. He was just the picture though. The picture, his eye, I mean, he looked, he looks like he just smoked a fat bowl, and, he looked like the end of Scarface, like.
Do you think he hates fucking Weezer now? Because he's like, oh, damn, I just went for dinner. Oh, yeah, I can do the voice. He's like, I just went for dinner, and now all these people are outside. What the hell? That's the worst
I just went for dinner, and the Weezer show's letting out. I wish we had Ralph. Man.
Jesus. No, because he would give us gold and we'll just fucking be here going, what? Oh, man. Well, that is so cool, dude, that you met Al Pacino.
Yeah. Yep, it's cool.
Wow, don't be too excited.
I was super excited. Actually, when I literally like ran into him and got the picture, like you see my face in the photo. I was like so excited. You could see the excitement on my face as we took the picture. It's a legend. There was another video that I took that I didn't end up posting, which was great. Which maybe I will like for a throwback or something. But as he's walking to the hey, I was essentially a paparazzo, and I was like, filming him, like just my phone out, just following his every move. And
you'd be like, hey, Al, over here, Al, over here, Al, Al.
No, I didn't ask him any questions or anything, but I did say, these were my exact words. Legend right there. Absolute legend.
Oh my God.
Like Jim Rome.
Yeah. Dude, I wish you could have interviewed him. Like, I'm here with the one and only Al Pacino. And then Al, one question. I don't know what your question would be. Yeah, how's your life? How's your life up to here?
How's your life been up till now? Oh, I just had a great fillet at Dantana's.
The Caesar salad was fantastic.
Hey, have a great Caesar.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so it was cool, man. I mean, look, it like I said, it is no Ralph Garman getting to work alongside him in Two for the Money, and
you should have said that. I know Ralph.
Oh yeah, that would have been great. Hey, you remember? Hey, I worked with one of your co-stars
from a movie 30 years ago.
He's like, oh, Marlon Brando,
Robbie D,
Chris O'Donnell, Ralph Garman. Oh, I love Ralph.
You would have been like, hoo-ah. That's all I got.
Oh, that's hey, you are.
All right, man. Well, I think we'll end it there. Bugs, it seems like you had such a wild freaking couple of weeks. So,
dude, these 2 weeks, Dave, are like the bipolarness of my life, man. Like,
oh, we didn't even get to talk about you being in a fucking helicopter that went upside down.
Wait, hold on. Everything you just said digitized out. Wait. Oh, yeah. Okay, because you cut out right there. I didn't hear anything you said. Oh, but I heard you say upside down. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I was in the Red Bull stunt helicopter, flown by the guy who flies that thing for the air show, which is happening actually as we record this in Huntington Beach.
Mugs, can I say this? I think we owe the Janksters another episode, so can we end this one and then record another one sooner rather than later?
Let's record one. Oh, it's a Saturday. Okay, so let's record this right now.
Well, we already did. So,
and let's record one tomorrow.
I can't tomorrow. Well, we'll figure it out. But yeah, I mean, we got some other stuff. Because I want to hear more about this, but I gotta go, and I think it's been long enough.
Then the Janksters aren't gonna get another episode until next Monday. Then.
Oh, damn. All right. Well, maybe we'll hear about it next Monday. But all right. Well, Janksters, this was I don't know. We tried something new, and I thought it was gonna take 5 minutes, honestly. So
what?
the let's talk about it.
Oh yeah,
I thought it was gonna take a couple of minutes of our time, and
dude, we didn't even get to Let's Get Healthier, Pussy Chips.
That's all the next episode. That's why.
Yeah, all right. And fast stories about fast foods and what you watching.
Yeah. You want to hear the
next
intro?
Episode. You know what, Dave? Can you record on Tuesday?
Shit. But I don't know yet.
Right, well, let's just save this for the next. We'll save this for the next episode.
Yeah. Right. But Muggs, you want to hear the intro to Let's Get Healthier?
Yeah.
All right. This is what I came up with.
Right.
Boom. Let's get healthier. Yeah, let's get healthier. We are two fat guys getting healthier. We are two fat guys getting healthier. That's it. Yeah. What?
That was great, Dave. That was fantastic. But I'm not fat anymore.
I know. That's what I was implying. Well, that's what I was gonna say. Is coming out and be like, well, one of us is still fat, but the other one isn't.
Okay, good. As long as you recognize that.
All right. Well, Jank says we'll see you next week, or we might drop a surprise episode. We don't know.
Drop a surprise deuce.
Go to Vegas. You can go anywhere.
Poop City. Squish.
Squish.